Fishing is a hobby loved all over the world, but not every catch comes easy. Some fish are so rare that even the most experienced fishermen hardly ever see them, while others are incredibly hard to reel in because of their size and strength. These challenges make certain catches unforgettable. In today's video, we're counting down 15 of the hardest fish to catch in the world. Number 15. Atlantic Blue Marlin. The Atlantic Blue Marlin stands as a colossus in the world of sport fishing, a true test of strength, skill, and perseverance for anglers. This majestic fish, known scientifically as Masheer nigricans, is revered for its incredible size, power, and the sheer challenge it presents. Weighing up to 1,400 pounds and stretching over 14 feet in length, the Atlantic Blue Marlin is not just a fish, it's a force of nature. Native to the tropical and subtropical regions of the Atlantic Ocean, the blue marlin favors warm waters, migrating thousands of miles in search of food and breeding grounds. This extensive range adds to the difficulty in locating and targeting them. Their preferred habitat is the open ocean, far from the coastline, necessitating specialized equipment and boats capable of handling deep-sea conditions. Anglers seeking to catch a blue marlin must be equipped with heavy-duty tackle. The fishing gear includes large, sturdy rods and reels and high-test line to withstand the marlin's strength and stamina. Lures and baits used are typically large to mimic the marlin's natural prey like tuna or mackerel. The fishing technique, often trolling, requires both patience and experience, as the marlin is a smart, discerning predator not easily fooled by artificial lures. Number 14. Giant Trevally. The Giant Trevally, Caranx ignobilis, is a highly sought-after species for sport fishers, known for its brute strength and challenging nature. Inhabiting the warm waters of the Indo-Pacific, these formidable predators are often found in shallow lagoons, reefs, and atolls, making their habitat both beautiful and treacherous for anglers. Growing up to 170 pounds and over 5 feet in length, the Giant Trevally is a powerful swimmer known for its explosive speed and aggressive feeding behavior. They are apex predators in their environment, preying on fish, crustaceans, and occasional birds. This aggressive nature is what makes them such a thrilling catch. They strike hard and fight relentlessly. One of the most iconic methods of catching Giant Trevally is on the fly. This technique demands precision casting, as the angler must often present the fly in just the right spot to entice a strike. This is no small feat given the often windy conditions and the clarity of the water that requires stealth and accuracy. The sight of a Giant Trevally attacking a fly on the surface is a spectacle in itself, often described as a combination of aggression and artistry. The fight that ensues upon hooking a Giant Trevally is intense. These fish are known for their stamina and strength, often making long, powerful runs, testing the angler's gear and resolve. They are also known to take advantage of their environment, heading for coral structures or sharp reef edges in an attempt to break free, adding an element of strategy and skill in landing them. Number 13. Rooster fish. The rooster fish, Nematostius pectoralis, stands as a unique and formidable challenge for anglers, primarily due to its distinctive appearance and robust fighting ability. Native to the eastern Pacific Ocean coastal waters from Baja California to Peru, the rooster fish can be easily identified by its 7 long, distinct dorsal spines which resemble a rooster's comb. This spectacular fish typically ranges in size from 20 to 100 pounds, though larger specimens exceeding 100 pounds are occasionally reported. Renowned for strength and stamina, the rooster fish is a highly sought-after species among sport fishermen. They are known for their aggressive strikes and vigorous fights, often making multiple strong runs and displaying acrobatic jumps. The experience of hooking and battling a rooster fish is exhilarating, testing the angler's skill and endurance. These fish are often found in shallow waters near beaches and rocky outcrops, adding to the challenge as they maneuver skillfully through these environments. Fishing for rooster fish is typically done using live bait such as mullet or sardines, though artificial lures and fly fishing are also popular methods. Sight casting to rooster fish is particularly thrilling, as it involves spotting the fish and then accurately casting the bait or lure into its path. This technique requires a combination of patience, precision, and quick reflexes. Despite their popularity among sport fishers, rooster fish are not commonly targeted for their meat, as they are not considered particularly palatable. This fact, combined with their strong sporting qualities, makes them an ideal species for catch and release practices, contributing to the sustainable management of their populations. Number 12. Atlantic Sailfish. The Atlantic sailfish, Istiophorus albicans, is a marvel in the world of sport fishing, revered for its spectacular speed and stunning aerial acrobatics. Inhabiting the warm waters of the Atlantic Ocean, this species is easily recognizable by its long, slender body and its iconic sail-like dorsal fin. Sailfish can reach lengths of over 10 feet and weigh up to 220 pounds, although most are smaller. One of the defining features of the Atlantic sailfish is its remarkable speed. It is one of the fastest fish in the ocean, capable of swimming at speeds over 68 miles per hour. This speed is a critical asset in both their hunting strategy and their defense mechanism. For anglers, it translates into an exhilarating fishing experience with rapid strikes and dynamic fights. Catching an Atlantic sailfish is a test of skill and patience. These fish are known for their agility and strength, often leaping out of the water in an attempt to throw the hook. This behavior not only adds to the visual spectacle but also presents a significant challenge in landing them. The use of light tackle and live bait is a common strategy, as it allows for a more natural presentation and a greater challenge. Sail fishing is often a team effort, involving a combination of spotting, baiting, and strategic maneuvering of the boat. The collaborative nature of this fishing adds to the camaraderie and excitement of the pursuit. The sight of a sailfish leaping and dancing on the water's surface is a sight to behold and a dream for many anglers. Now it's time for today's topic. Off the coast of Hokkaido, Japan, a group of local fishermen recently pulled in a catch that has baffled experts and stirred global attention. Tangled in their heavy nets was a massive shark, unlike anything they had seen before. Measuring nearly 25 feet in length, its bulky frame was covered in scars, and its jaw was lined with rows of jagged fang teeth that appeared more suited to a prehistoric predator than any modern-day species. The fishermen, led by Captain Hiroshi Takeda, initially believed they had snagged a giant great white, but upon closer inspection, marine biologists called to the scene noted significant differences in its body structure. The dorsal fin was unusually broad, and its eyes were disproportionately large, giving the impression of a deep-sea hunter adapted to pitch-black environments. Samples were collected and shipped to Tokyo University's Marine Science Institute, where scientists are now conducting genetic testing. Some believe it may be a mutated great white, altered by environmental factors, while others suggest it could be an undocumented predator lurking in deep waters off the Pacific. News of the discovery has fueled online speculation, with many drawing comparisons to the legendary megalodon. While experts remain cautious, one thing is clear: this mysterious shark has reignited fears about what still prowls the ocean's depths. Number 11. Nile perch. The Nile perch, Lates niloticus, is a freshwater giant, making it a unique entry on the list of the world's most challenging fish to catch. Native to the rivers and lakes of Africa, particularly the Nile River and Lake Victoria, the Nile perch can grow to extraordinary sizes, with some specimens exceeding 400 pounds and measuring over 6 feet in length. The sheer size of the Nile perch is not the only factor that makes it a prized catch. Its strength and endurance also contribute to the challenge. These fish are known for their powerful, bulldog-like fights, often testing the angler's strength and tackle to the limits. The Nile perch is a predator, feeding on smaller fish, which makes it respond aggressively to both live bait and lures. Fishing for Nile perch often involves navigating the vast and often remote African freshwater systems, adding an element of adventure and exploration to the pursuit. Anglers typically use heavy-duty gear capable of handling the significant weight and strength of these massive fish. Techniques vary, but trolling and casting with large lures or bait fish are common. The habitat of the Nile perch also presents unique challenges. These fish are often found in diverse environments, from deep open water to rocky outcroppings and submerged structures. Understanding these habitats and the behavior of the fish within them is crucial for a successful catch. Conservation efforts are important in the management of Nile perch populations, particularly in regions where overfishing and environmental changes have impacted their numbers. Responsible fishing practices, including catch and release, are encouraged to ensure the sustainability of the species. Number 10. Muskalunge. The muskalunge, commonly known as the muskie, holds a legendary status among freshwater anglers. Known as the fish of 10,000 casts, this elusive predator, native to North America especially in the Great Lakes region, presents a formidable challenge. Muskies can grow over 50 inches long and weigh upwards of 30 pounds, with their imposing size and elusive nature contributing to their allure. Muskie fishing is characterized by patience and persistence. These apex predators are solitary and territorial, often requiring extensive time and effort to locate. They inhabit a variety of freshwater environments, including clear lakes, murky waters, and weed-lined rivers, adding complexity to the fishing strategy. Muskie anglers often use large, flashy lures to mimic their prey, including smaller fish and ducklings, employing a variety of retrieval techniques to provoke a strike. The fight with a muskie is intense and unpredictable. Once hooked, they exhibit remarkable power and agility, with sudden bursts of speed and aerial acrobatics. The challenge of landing a muskie is not only physical but also technical, requiring strong, specialized gear and a deep understanding of the fish's behavior. Number 9. Tarpon. The tarpon, scientifically known as Megalops atlanticus, is a premier game fish that has captivated the hearts of anglers across the globe. Revered for its incredible acrobatics, formidable strength, and elusive nature, the tarpon is commonly found in the warm coastal waters of the Atlantic Ocean from Virginia to Brazil and throughout the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea. This majestic fish can grow to over 8 feet in length and weigh upwards of 280 pounds, although sizes between 40 to 100 pounds are more commonly encountered by anglers. Tarpon are distinguished by their large, silver scales and massive, bucket-like mouths. They are primarily catch-and-release targets due to their bony mouth, which makes them difficult to eat, and their limited culinary value. This practice has also helped in conserving their populations and maintaining their status as a treasured sport fish. Fishing for tarpon is a unique and exhilarating experience. These fish are known for their spectacular jumps, often leaping high into the air when hooked in a dazzling display of strength and agility. This behavior, while awe-inspiring, also presents a significant challenge in landing them, as tarpon are adept at throwing hooks during these acrobatic leaps. Tarpon inhabit a variety of habitats, including open oceans, bays, coastal waters, and even freshwater rivers and estuaries. They are often found rolling on the surface, gulping air due to their unique swim bladder, which acts like a lung, allowing them to breathe atmospheric oxygen. This behavior makes them visible and somewhat predictable, aiding anglers in locating them. The methods for targeting tarpon vary depending on the location and conditions. Popular techniques include live bait fishing with mullet or crabs, casting artificial lures, and fly fishing. Each method requires a deep understanding of the tarpon's behavior, precise casting, and the ability to react quickly to a strike. The fight with a tarpon is nothing short of legendary. These fish are known for their endurance, often engaging in battles that can last for hours. The fight typically involves multiple long runs interspersed with dramatic jumps and headshakes. Anglers must be prepared for a grueling test of their skill, equipment, and physical stamina. Number 8. White Sturgeon. The white sturgeon, Accipenser transmontanus, is a remarkable species that presents a unique and formidable challenge to freshwater anglers. As the largest freshwater fish in North America, the white sturgeon can reach lengths of over 20 feet and weigh well over 1,500 pounds, though most caught by anglers are considerably smaller. These ancient fish, often described as prehistoric due to their evolutionary lineage dating back millions of years, inhabit the rivers and coastal waters of the Pacific Northwest from Alaska to California. One of the most striking features of the white sturgeon is its size and longevity. These giants can live for over 100 years, growing continuously throughout their life. Their elongated, torpedo-shaped bodies are covered with rows of bony plates called scuts, and they have a distinctive shark-like tail. The white sturgeon's physical characteristics reflect its ancient heritage and add to the awe-inspiring nature of fishing for this species. Fishing for white sturgeon is a test of patience, skill, and endurance. These bottom-dwelling giants are primarily targeted using heavy tackle, including strong, flexible rods, large reels, and heavy-duty lines. Bait used to attract sturgeon includes fish parts, eels, and squid, often fished on the riverbed where sturgeon feed. The experience of hooking a white sturgeon is exhilarating. Once hooked, they are known for their powerful and determined fights, often including dramatic jumps and long, stubborn runs. The battle with a sturgeon is a physical test, often lasting several hours, demanding strength and persistence from the angler. This endurance fight, coupled with the sheer size of the fish, makes landing a white sturgeon a remarkable achievement. Number 7. Bluefin Tuna. The bluefin tuna, comprising primarily the Atlantic and Pacific varieties, is considered one of the most sought-after and challenging fish to catch due to its size, speed, and stamina. The Atlantic bluefin tuna, Thunus thinus, and the Pacific bluefin tuna, Thunus orientalis, are renowned for their immense size, with some individuals reaching over 1,500 pounds and lengths of up to 10 feet. This sheer size, combined with their muscular build, makes them formidable opponents on the line. Bluefin tuna are highly migratory, traversing vast distances across the oceans, which adds to the difficulty of locating and catching them. They are often found in deep, offshore waters, requiring specialized equipment and techniques to target. Anglers commonly use heavy tackle, including sturdy rods, strong lines, and large reels, to withstand the incredible force exerted by these fish. The fight of a bluefin tuna is legendary among sport fishermen. Once hooked, they are known for their powerful, sustained runs and their ability to dive deep, testing both the angler's skill and the durability of the fishing gear. The experience of battling a bluefin tuna is often described as a test of endurance and strength, with fights lasting several hours not being uncommon. Conservation concerns have arisen due to the popularity of bluefin tuna in both commercial and recreational fishing. Overfishing has led to significant declines in their populations, making sustainable fishing practices and adherence to regulations crucial for the species' future. Number 6. Swordfish. The swordfish, Xiphias gladius, is an enigmatic species that presents a formidable challenge to anglers around the world. Known for their distinctive, elongated, sword-like bill and powerful physique, swordfish inhabit temperate and tropical waters. They are highly migratory, often traveling vast distances, making locating them a task in itself. These pelagic predators can grow up to 15 feet in length and weigh over 1,400 pounds, though such giants are rare. Fishing for swordfish is not only challenging due to their size and strength, but also because of their depth preferences. They are typically found at depths between 200 and 2,000 feet during the day, moving closer to the surface at night to feed. This nocturnal feeding pattern necessitates specialized techniques and equipment for successful capture, including deep drop rigs and heavy tackle. The use of electric reels is often employed to manage the extreme depths and to aid in the physically demanding task of reeling in these colossal fish. The fight of a hooked swordfish is nothing short of spectacular. Known for their acrobatic leaps and vigorous fight, they test the skills and endurance of even the most experienced anglers. Their powerful, thrashing movements and potential for sudden, explosive bursts of speed make them a dangerous adversary at the end of a line. The sword, while a magnificent evolutionary adaptation for slashing at prey, poses an additional hazard to boats and anglers alike when brought close to the surface. Number 5. Golden Masheer. The golden Masheer is a highly revered fish in the sport fishing community, especially in South Asia where it is found in the Himalayan rivers and their tributaries. Known as the tiger of the Himalayan rivers, this magnificent fish is celebrated for its beauty, strength, and elusiveness. The golden Masheer can grow to substantial sizes, with some specimens exceeding 100 pounds. Fishing for golden Masheer is a blend of skill, patience, and a deep understanding of the river ecosystem. These fish are known for their wariness and intelligence, often requiring precise techniques and strategies to entice a strike. Anglers typically use a mix of bait fishing and fly fishing, with the latter being particularly challenging due to the Masheer's cautious nature. The habitat of the golden Masheer adds to the challenge. They are found in fast-flowing, clear waters, often in remote and rugged terrain. This environment demands not only physical endurance to navigate, but also a nuanced approach to fishing. The clarity of the water means that stealth and precision are paramount. The fight of a golden Masheer is legendary, characterized by powerful runs and endurance. Once hooked, these fish are capable of swift downstream runs, testing both the angler's skill and the strength of the tackle. Their strength and agility make them one of the most challenging and rewarding freshwater fish to land. Conservation is crucial in the pursuit of golden Masheer. Overfishing and habitat destruction have led to a decline in their populations in some areas. As a result, responsible fishing practices, including catch and release, are essential to ensure the survival and sustainability of this iconic species. Number 4. Giant Black Marlin. The giant black marlin, recognized as one of the most prestigious catches in the sport fishing world, is a true oceanic titan. Inhabiting the tropical and subtropical waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans, these marlins are awe-inspiring both in size and power. The giant black marlin is known to reach weights exceeding 1,000 pounds and lengths of over 15 feet, making it one of the largest marlin species. The pursuit of the giant black marlin is a blend of art and science. Anglers must understand oceanographic conditions, such as currents, water temperature, and bait movements to locate these elusive giants. Legendary tales from places like Cairns, Australia, describe fishermen locked in battles that stretched for half a day, their arms cramping and reels overheating as the marlin dragged boats miles from shore. Witnesses often recount the unforgettable sight of a black marlin leaping skyward, its massive body twisting in the air before crashing back into the sea like a falling tree. Some anglers even describe their vessels being towed backward, as if caught by a runaway freight train, a testament to the fish's astonishing strength. Charter captains in hotspots like Papua New Guinea often say you don't just fight a black marlin, you survive it. Every encounter becomes a story retold around docks and bars, a badge of honor among sport fishermen. The sheer unpredictability of these fights is part of their allure, as even seasoned veterans never know if their gear or their stamina will hold up against the ocean giant. They are commonly found near the surface, feeding on schools of tuna, mackerel, and squid, which guides anglers in their quest. Catching a giant black marlin requires heavy-duty tackle, including strong rods, large reels, and thick lines to handle the immense power and weight of the fish. The initial strike of a black marlin is an adrenaline-filled moment, often characterized by an explosive surface breach. Once hooked, the marlin engages in spectacular displays of power, leaping and diving in an attempt to free itself. The battle with a giant black marlin is a test of endurance and skill. These fish are known for their incredible strength and stamina, often engaging in hours-long fights that demand physical and mental fortitude from the angler. The experience is both humbling and exhilarating, showcasing the raw power of nature. Number 3. Goliath Grouper. The Goliath grouper, formerly known as the Jewfish, is a formidable and imposing species revered in the fishing community for its sheer size and strength. Found primarily in the shallow tropical waters of the Atlantic Ocean, including the Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean, Goliath groupers can grow to impressive sizes, with some individuals weighing over 800 pounds and reaching lengths of up to 8 feet. Fishing for Goliath grouper is a unique experience, partly due to their habitat. These groupers are often found around wrecks, reefs, and rocky outcrops, where they hunt for crustaceans, fish, and octopuses. Their preference for structured environments adds an element of complexity to the fishing process, as snagging on underwater obstacles is a common challenge. The tackle used to catch Goliath grouper must be robust, as these fish are incredibly powerful. Heavy rods, strong lines, and large hooks are essential to withstand the initial strike and subsequent battle. The fight with a Goliath grouper is intense, marked by deep, powerful dives and a dogged resistance. The sheer strength of these fish is enough to test the limits of both the gear and the angler. The Goliath grouper's size and strength are not the only noteworthy aspects. The species has a fascinating history of conservation. Once heavily fished and nearly brought to the brink of extinction, Goliath groupers have made a remarkable recovery following protective measures and fishing bans in many regions. Today, they are often targeted for catch-and-release fishing, contributing to ongoing conservation efforts. This conservation success story adds a layer of responsibility and respect to fishing for Goliath groupers. Anglers are encouraged to handle these fish with care during catch and release, ensuring their continued survival and health. Number 2. Wahoo. The wahoo, Acanthosibium salandri, is a prized catch in the sport fishing world, renowned for its incredible speed and elusive nature. Found in tropical and subtropical waters worldwide, wahoo are known for their striking, elongated bodies marked by blue and silver vertical stripes. They can reach lengths of up to 8 feet and weigh as much as 180 pounds, although most caught are significantly smaller. One of the most remarkable features of wahoo is their speed. They are among the fastest fish in the sea, capable of bursts of speed up to 60 miles per hour. This velocity, combined with their razor-sharp teeth, makes them formidable predators. Tales from seasoned anglers describe how a hooked wahoo can vanish in a silver blur, stripping 200 yards of line in under a minute and leaving reels screaming in protest. Sometimes, they leap clear out of the water during the fight, their metallic stripes glinting in the sunlight before crashing back into the waves. On rare occasions, entire schools of wahoo have ambushed trolling lines, leaving boats scrambling to manage multiple rods bending under the pressure. Encounters like these often end with snapped lines or shredded leaders, testaments to the fish's savage power. Divers also tell of wahoo materializing suddenly in the blue, circling with predatory precision before disappearing just as quickly, a ghost of the open ocean. Stories like these cement the wahoo's reputation as both a thrilling prize and a mysterious wanderer of the seas. For anglers, this speed translates into an electrifying fishing experience. The initial strike of a wahoo is often explosive, followed by a high-speed run that can strip a reel of its line in seconds. Fishing for wahoo requires specialized techniques and equipment. Trolling with high-speed lures is a common method, as it covers more water and increases the chances of encountering these fast-moving fish. Wahoo are known to be solitary or found in small, loose-knit groups, making locating them a significant part of the challenge. Their preference for offshore waters often necessitates longer, more arduous fishing trips, adding to the adventure. The meat of the wahoo is highly prized for its taste and texture, making them a favored target for both sport and table fare. However, their popularity has led to increased fishing pressure in some areas, and responsible fishing practices are essential to ensure their populations remain healthy. Number 1. Barracuda. The barracuda, particularly the great barracuda, Sphaerina barracuda, is an iconic fish known for its fearsome appearance and aggressive behavior, making it a thrilling target for anglers. Found in tropical and subtropical oceans worldwide, barracudas are easily recognizable by their elongated bodies, large mouths, and prominent, razor-sharp teeth. They can grow up to 6 feet in length and weigh as much as 100 pounds, though smaller sizes are more common. Barracudas are formidable predators, utilizing their impressive speed and explosive power to catch their prey, which includes fish and cephalopods. Stories from diverse often describe sudden encounters where a barracuda appeared out of nowhere, silently hovering just a few feet away, its unblinking eyes fixed on them like a watchful sentinel. The flash of a diver's jewelry or a shiny camera lens has been known to trigger their curiosity, sometimes leading to heart-stoppingly close passes. In the Caribbean, fishermen speak of schools of barracudas darting through reefs with such precision that their movements resemble coordinated attacks. Even large fish like groupers have been seen scattering when a hungry barracuda charges into the scene. Their lightning-fast ambushes are so sudden that prey often doesn't have time to react, vanishing into the predator's jaws in the blink of an eye. These dramatic hunting tactics have earned barracudas both respect and fear in the marine world. For anglers, this predatory nature makes barracudas an exciting catch. They are known for their sudden, powerful strikes and their propensity for making lightning-fast runs once hooked. The challenge lies not only in enticing a strike but also in successfully reeling in these strong, fast-moving fish. Fishing for barracudas can be done using various methods, including trolling, casting with lures, and live bait fishing. They are attracted to shiny objects, making lures that mimic the flash of small fish particularly effective. However, their sharp teeth and powerful jaws mean that using wire leaders is essential to prevent line cuts. The barracuda's aggressive nature and sharp teeth also make it a potentially dangerous catch. Care must be taken when handling them, both to avoid injury and to ensure the fish's safe release back into the water. While barracuda meat is edible and consumed in some regions, it is often avoided due to the risk of saguaro poisoning, a foodborne illness caused by eating certain reef fish. Which of these fish did you find the most shocking? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.